How are you?
Fine.
Good. All
Okay,
right.
wait a minute. What happened? What happened? Were you? How did
Oh,
your concert go, Alex?
very, very well, Esther. Very, very well. It was a beautiful hall. It was pretty much sold out. I think we had like four or five spare seats. It was just great. Really good
That's
experience. Mm.
that's great.
Mm. It was very enjoyable, very positive. It is like raining cats and dogs right here, right now. We've got very big winds and a lot of rain for the past couple of days. A big winter storms come through.
Congratulations. We've just had the same thing. We've had a total of over 5 inches since last night.
Wow. Overnight. Holy moly.
Well, we had about maybe 3.5 inches last night, but we've had some nasty thunderstorms the
Mm,
last few days. It's been saturated outside.
goodness
There's been
gracious.
so much flooding, people have lost their lives.
Mm, yeah.
5 people have died because the car slid into a culvert and they did, it was a rainy.
Couldn't get out. Yeah, well, that's a
I
scary
mean,
thought.
the water flooded the strait.
Mm,
So instead of turning around or doing something, they kept on going and they went
yeah.
into a culvert and they
You gotta
couldn't get out.
be you gotta be sensible in those conditions, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. All
but
right, let's do some
I
playing.
didn't, I didn't know you had any much that. I
Okay.
thought you'd have snow down there, Alex.
It's not snowing yet. There's snow in the mountains. We're at sea level in Christchurch. So
Yeah, but you're down toward the South Pole.
we are. I think it probably would get snow in Christchurch in the city maybe every second year. It would snow down here.
Oh.
Most of the snow stays in the mountains. It gets cold. We certainly get into the negatives, but we don't get snow very much. Cool. Let's do a little bit of mid-range flexibility on the F side. C.
On the F side?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Um,
Cool. That's coming along. Can you play with a bigger breath?
I probably could do it. Yeah, Alex, let's give it a try.
Good. So your ability to move between lips, your lip flexibility is progressing really, really well. Let's do a full
Oh, thank you.
octave. Good. We're going to go up by semitone. Thumb, two, three.
Oops. Do I do that
Nice.
again?
Yeah,
Alex,
yeah. Give it a go. Absolutely. It's a little bit steady.
huh? Well, I think I missed a few.
Yeah, you fell off. You were just a little bit unsteady. That's okay. Try again. Ooh.
You're always supposed to do that to your teacher, don't you know that?
Do what?
Be unsteady to your teacher.
Okay. Ready?
I'm on Esther.
Good.
Better. What fingering are you using?
We're going up by semitone. So we
Oh,
did
you're using
open,
the same.
then we did thumb and two and three. What's next if we keep following that pattern? Keep going up.
Oh,
Mm. We played a C, and then we played a C sharp.
oh gosh, I haven't memorized that thing backwards.
It's okay. What
Um,
what would the next note be? C?
it'd be
C sharp?
one and three, would it not?
What's the next
No,
note going to be? C? C sharp? What's next?
it'd be C,
No, going the other way.
D,
C? C sharp?
D.
D. What finger do you play D on?
Right. The first finger,
Yeah, but we're on the B
first and
flat
second,
side.
first and second.
Thank you.
Come on.
Nicely done. That was good, Esther.
Yeah, but I didn't have that good. Never mind.
Very
I know
good.
I shouldn't criticize myself, but I do sometimes.
It's okay. Well, you want to be. We need to critique ourselves in order to improve, certainly. But just, mate, like a lot of that's really, really good. So I wouldn't be harsh on yourself. What's the next fingering gonna be? Mm,
Um,
what's the next note gonna be? If we did C, then C sharp, then D. What's next,
well,
Esther?
E
E
could
what?
be E
Go on.
flat.
E flat. What's the fingering for E flat?
1 and 2. I mean 1.
And thumb.
Thumb. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're going backwards, Alex. Oh, forgive me. I'm trying not to sneeze at the same time.
Very good. You got it. Oh. Sorry, I lost you. Can you do that again? Beg your pardon. Sorry, I just got a message someone back. I just got a missed call, but can you please play that again? That's very good. The next fingering is going to be what if we keep going up?
Should be the F.
No, you skipped one. E natural.
Oh,
La.
Okay, thumb and 2.
You got it. Yeah, exactly. Mm. Very good. Nice. And then open. Listen.
Huh? Come on. You know, sometimes I get too excited and I don't perform as I should.
Mm.
Come on. Horn, cooperate,
Blow.
please.
Blow, Fanchon, blow.
Okay, Alex, just a minute. Well, that wasn't
Very good, very good. That was a high quality chaos.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should I
That was excellent.
try?
Excellent. Better than bad quality chaos. That's certainly my preference.
Well, thank you, Alex.
Yeah, good. Nice. I see if you can rein in some of the chaos. Keep the quality.
Well,
A little bit more control. Oh.
now, come on, find it, damn.
Focus, focus, focus.
But wait.
That was good.
Better.
Very good, Esther. Very, very good. That's coming along nicely. Thumb. Sorry, no thumb. F side. 2-3. Find this A flat. Good. We're going to play the first 5 notes of a major scale on that same fingering. Listen.
No. Wait.
Focus, my friend. Start with your lips together. You've got this. And let's embrace quality chaos. Yeah? Keep the quality. Don't mind if it's chaos.
No, come on, Alex. I don't know. Can you do that one more time,
I sure
please?
can.
I'm missing a few.
That's okay, Esther. Don't go for control. Just go for full sound. It's a new exercise. It's expected that you're going to be challenged by it.
Well, but I hear it in my head, Alex.
That's very fine. That's very fine. I hear lots of things in my head that I'm unable to reproduce on my instrument. Absolutely. We aspire to them, certainly, but it's still a gap.
You have that problem.
Every musician has that problem. Our imagination is flawless.
Well, do you think I should just get a new horn?
No, I think you should persist on this one. You've got this.
No.
Great. Good for you. That was good. That was quality chaos. Yeah? And the if we just consider the topography of what you played, it was very similar to what I played. Had the same shape to it. Yeah? Good.
Yeah, but well, thank you, Alex.
You're welcome. That's good. It's good. It's good to be able to do that. Should we slow it down just a little bit? Try this.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Esther.
amazing.
Beautiful. Slightly too high at the end, but otherwise really good. Let's do a slow version then. That's a much sensible idea. Well done. We're going to ascend. We're going to go up. What's the next valve combination? Same pattern as we did before. We're going up by semitone.
Right. Boy, I'm flunking on this.
Let's do it backwards. Okay, so what's the shortest valve combination? Open. So no valves is the shortest your horn can be. Just completely open. Right? If you put another valve down, what's the next shortest? Make your horn one semitone longer. What would you put down? Remember this? We've talked about it. The order of the valves from shortest to longest. So watch me. Open, then second, then first, first and second, second, third, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are the various combinations that you can have with your instrument from shortest to longest. Familiar? We've talked about this before. Do you remember?
Oh, yes.
Terrific.
Definitely, Alex. Yeah.
Terrific. So,
yeah.
Good. We're just revisiting. It's fine. So, put up your hand. Open. Second. First, second.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Open.
Okay, this is open. And then this is second.
Yeah.
First. And then first and second. And then 1 and
2, 3.
1 and 2, 3.
Yeah. Now 1, 3.
And then 1, 3.
Keep your third finger down. Yours is up here. You're like this. 1, 3. Yeah. And then all 3.
And then all 3. Yeah.
Terrific. So here we've just started 2 and 3. And I want to go up. What's the next valve combination going to be?
Then I did 1, 3.
Other direction.
Huh? Or I mean, wait a minute. Oh crap.
Can I make a suggestion? Do you have some music handy? Would you write this down, Esther?
No.
Seems like a good
Yeah.
idea.
Well, what are you looking for?
Get a piece of paper, so some music or some like a technique book, maybe Hector McDonald's. That'd be a good
Well,
one.
we've got Hector McDonald's here. Yeah, we do.
Terrific. On the front cover, can you write down 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 0.
Wait a minute. Just a minute.
It's all right. Take your time.
Okay, 0,
2, 2,
2,
1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Very good. Can you repeat that back to me?
Open 0, 2. Jumpers. Well, I've got too many things here, Alex. I memorized this stuff at one time, and then I have
It's all right.
forgotten all about it.
So 0, 2,
Oh, yeah.
1.
0, 2, 1. 1.
Yeah, da. 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. 0. All right, then I have them too close together. I thought, shoot. Yeah, 2, 3, 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Great. Can you repeat that back to me?
0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Nailed it. Okay, so we've just done on 2 and 3. I want to go one semitone higher and play the same pattern. What valve combination am I
So it
going
would
to
be
use?
1, 2.
Well done, Esther.
Yeah.
Well done. Starting on an A.
Dumb me, yeah.
Not done.
No,
No, just
I don't have much for myself.
You. 1 and 2 on an A, same pattern. Bravo. What's next? Go up.
2, 3.
Other direction, Esther. You're going the
No,
wrong way.
the other. Excuse me. Sorry, 1.
Yeah, it's that. We've already done 2 and 3. That was the previous one, remember? Good. Really good. It's getting very easy for you to do that. Can you try and pretty it up just a little bit? A little bit more secure. That's correct. First finger. La.
Let's see, wait a minute. Hold it.
Brilliant.
Let's see, come on. Anyway.
Good. That's going well, Esther. Why are you stopping? What are you hearing that you're displeased with?
Well. I'm not giving the upper note the quality that it should.
Oh, why don't you just come straight in on that note? It's an F. You play it on the B flat side, so thumb. Good. Right, so that's what you need to arrive at when you get up there. Ya da 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 ya, like that.
Hold on.
Beautiful. That was too high.
At
Good
least I
problem to
got
have,
something.
though. Good problem to have. I'm not displeased. It's great to
Well-
accidentally be playing too high because the solution is just chill out, man. Any
Thank you,
chance I
Alex.
have, any chance to put less effort into the instrument is a good idea.
Yeah, right. Ouch. Ay, 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 ay.
So when you're ready, give it another go.
Let's see.
First
No,
finger,
that was
B flat, thumb.
no.
Just first finger, correct? On the F side.
Yeah.
No thumb. No thumb. Ooh.
No.
Great. Good. It's precarious, mate. It's precarious. Don't mind if it's a little bit unstable in the short term, right? We're just familiarizing ourselves with the pattern and the feeling. Yeah? Second finger is next. Good. Good. Good, Esther.
Well, thank you. I'm realizing that I can get to those higher notes a little bit. I've been playing around with them and just having fun. I'm just blasting mainly.
Nice. Good. That's it. So you want to, if we want access to the high range, you need to be able to play soft, you need to be able to play loud, you need to be able to play just, a wide command of all of the considerations up in that register. Right? So as we expand our register, when you're practicing, start to play with power in the high register, see if you can get the same notes softly, see if you can do lots of different articulations up there. Yeah, and always making it easy. Always making it easy. So last one, open, F side. Big breath, squeeze your belly.
Okay,
No thumb.
on.
Breathe, Esther, breathe. Take a breath, take a breath.
No.
And blow the whole time. Bit louder if you can.
Now, come on, Alex. Wait a minute.
I'm not playing. What do you mean, come on, Alex?
Huh?
Come on, Alex. I'm not. That's what you said. You said, come on, Alex. I'm not playing. I'm just listening. You're playing. Come on, Esther, I think is what you mean. Nice, healthy sound, mate. Breathe, squeeze your belly, and blow.
Well, it's not working as like I like. Come on. All right.
Really go for it. Not bad. So you started one note too low. You started on a B flat. I need C. Ooh. There it is. That's it. So previously, just for your own confidence, you played higher than you're currently doing just a second ago when you did it on second finger. You went all the way up to a high F sharp. Now, because you're a little bit uncertain about it, you're doing it open, you're only getting as far as the E and are getting stuck. All right? So it's not that it's higher, it's that you're playing
it is
unconfidently.
Yeah, right. Agreed.
Yeah. So as we've discussed before, we're not trying to be careful. I want quality chaos. That's what I want. We have time to control it later, but for now, just put a buttload of air in the horn and see if it works.
Oh, there.
Yeah, go for it. Blow. Great. Nice. That's so much better. It's so much easier, isn't it?
Yeah, when you put a gut, what did you call it?
A buttload. A metric buttload of air. Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. That's such
You're
a
welcome.
nice term to use.
That's not the word I'd like to use, but I'm in polite company, so it's what I'm sticking with.
Yeah. Well, just a bucket would be better.
A butt full of buckets. That's right.
That's right. Exactly
Yeah,
right. That's
very
what you
good.
need to have.
That's good. So that was going really well. If you wanted to keep going, Esther, and ascend into the high register even further, you would then do thumb and 2 and 3. And then 1, 2, first, second, open. It would take you right up to a high C. Yeah? Cool. How is your wrist going today?
It's fair.
It's fair? Okay.
It's well, I mean, it bothers me at times, and sometimes it doesn't. But
yeah,
it's right there. It's right there at the It's right there at the joint area, not quite the wrist joint. But when they did the when they did the ultrasound, the tendon was pretty big.
Yeah.
And was inflamed.
So chances are, if it's here, whether that joint happens, because the instrument puts weight like that, look, because it puts weight like this, right? Yeah? See how it rests there? That does put strain on the wrist, right?
Well, but I don't think I got it from that, though, Alex, because
I don't think you would have got it from horn either, because it's repetitive strain injury, and as an amateur, you're unlikely to be doing enough repetitions. Right?
Well, remember, I broke my right. I broke my right arm.
I do. So chances are it's exacerbating.
It's from working on the left, having my left arm, having to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And they, you know, it's the hand is arm is a little swollen. I have a MRI tomorrow. If you know what an MRI means.
Yeah.
I have that tomorrow at 2:00, and then I'm hoping to see a surgeon in Oklahoma City sometime.
Cool.
And get it, you know, I might have they said it's just wear and tear, that people that paint a house can get it.
Yeah.
You were talking about other musicians that get it.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Anything that's repetitive. So in the industry, if you want to get really academic about it, would call it a PRI, a playing related injury. Right? And so that is, you know, every instrument, because they're different, because of how you hold them, because of how you play them, the instrument is going to have different playing related injuries that are common for. So a French horn, one of them is wrist pain, right? From that pressure on here. If you don't have a bumper, then pain in the back of the hand from the having your pinky engaged like that. That's what I experienced, and so that's why I have a bumper here, a flipper, to transfer the weight to there.
Was your wrist a little sore?
No, I got it in the back of my hand. I got it down, radiating pain down there because of that motion, which is very unergonomic. Lots of back pain for musicians. That's a very typical thing because you tend to be static and are holding an instrument in front of you, and a French horn is off center. So that's quite a lot of pressure on the back.
Of your hand?
Oh, no, the physical back, the back of your body.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, the other thing I found is with this type, what I have now has really helped me more than anything.
Yes, good.
The strap has really helped.
Yeah, and there are other if still it's an issue, there are other things you can do. There's like an ergo stick, but that's like a whole contraption. You wear a belt and it's got like a sprung stick that attaches to the French horn, and then like the weight of it sits here like this and is held up, and it just balances on it. But that's probably more than you need.
I mean, we don't. I was talking to the doctor yesterday, and I told him about how long I played. He said that's not long enough to do an injury.
Yeah.
So I just play about an hour, maybe an hour and a quarter. That's it.
Yeah. So within that, Esther, then just making sure that you are taking regular breaks, and that you are moving and flexing your wrist to counteract the weight of the French horn. That would be my suggestion. So it's while I love to hear that you're doing an hour of practice on a regular basis, that's awesome. I wish all of my students did that. It's very easy to get stuck into like a hyper focus, and an hour and a half's gone by and you realize you haven't actually put your horn down at all in that time, and you've just been holding it up the entire time, and that's hard work. That will absolutely take a strain on your body. So it's just like, okay, you play something and then you put your horn down and you think about it and you relax and shake your arms out and you give some shoulder shrugs and get up and walk around occasionally and all of these things. So best practice, we'll call it, right? Just making sure that
Yeah.
within your practice, you're still mobile and
Oh
active.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
cool.
other thing too is this is a tendon. It's not primarily the wrist joint or the joint that's giving me a problem.
Yeah,
It's a tendon.
yeah,
So it's
okay,
an entirely beast altogether. It's a different beast
yeah,
altogether. But you can still get it from repetitive problems.
yeah, okay. Interesting.
So,
Well,
but anyway, I'm hoping, Alex. I'm hoping we can do when I do have this thing done. Should I elect it? I'm hoping I can still use my fingers to play on the F side,
mm,
or I don't know. I'll leave it in your capable
we
opinion.
could. I mean, we if you're capable of holding the horn and all we can, but you can't use your fingers, then we could just do some natural horn. We could do what could we do?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That would be interesting to learn anyway, Alex.
So that scale we did before. So let's just do F side. Can you play that for me? C, E, G, B flat, C, all on the F side. Good, good. Between the C and the E, you're going to close your hand and then open, like this. Sorry. Do.
Yeah.
That's it. And then do.
What does that? Just shapes the. I mean the. Well, of course, that's what people did before they had all this other stuff.
Yep. So what's happening is you're going C, E, G. When you close your hand, you make the instrument flat. So C, E, D, da, G, F.
Hmm.
So if you went like this, right? Da, 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 da. The hand allows that first change of note to be a D. So my lips are playing E, E, G, G. My hand make it come D and F. You try that?
How far do you put your hand in though for to cup it? I mean,
Just experiment,
to.
experiment, experiment. So play an E. That's it. Good. And you're just bending. We're not even moving our lips. It's just the right hand. Sorry, that changes the pitches.
Okay.
Cool. And then you can play a whole scale. So it's listen. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
Neat, Alex.
Mm. So you can do all sorts of tunes just with your lips because that's what the original horn players would have done. So if it's an issue and you can't wiggle your fingers, then we'll just learn some Mozart or some Haydn or some Handel or some Beethoven or some Bach or whatever. We'll just do original horn stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. The Punto Concerto that I played would have been on natural horn. That's it.
That is cool, Alex.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. So all of the flexibility exercises that we've been doing, that is natural horn, isn't it? We're not using our valves, it's just natural horn. And so that is what's going to enable you to do that sort of stuff. And we can absolutely explore that if you want to. I'm not quite sure how we got onto this topic. Oh, right.
Well, anyway, well, we're talking about my hand, okay?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll keep you posted as what's going to happen.
Totally.
I mean,
good.
Not that I'm interested and excited about having a surgery. No, I'm not.
No, that's fair.
But I don't want it to get worse.
No, exactly. Very sensible. Can you play for me an A flat major scale, Esther? You can look at the music if you need to.
Yeah, let me get my music. Play that. Hang on, just 1 minute. Let me get my. I have just been so drunk lately. I do get drunk occasionally, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Not drunk. I just get enthusiastic about it.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
I just get very excited about it, and I throw the horn up in the air and all that type of stuff.
Yeehaw!
It's good. That's a good A flat. Okay.
That was gorgeous.
Now we know
Lovely.
what we have to do. Thank you.
Esther, holy moly, that was awesome. Well done, you. Question:
Thank you.
the high G, you played it on the F side. You shouldn't. So keep the thumb down from F, G, A flat.
It has to be on the. It's open though, Alex. Is that
Open on the B flat side. So with thumb.
Yeah.
But you took your thumb off. You played it on the F side.
Well, now this is a dumb question. Don't you play the G? The G is with the thumb off too on the B flat side, isn't it?
The high G is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. But even
No.
the small G,
B flat.
it's
B flat.
not.
So this one is open.
Oh shit!
So that G that's within the stave, so nice and low, that's F side, certainly. The high one is B flat.
Oh gosh.
So that G,
Well,
B flat.
shit.
Good. Esther, gee whiz, mate, your high range is really, really coming along. That was a very good scale. You should be really, really happy with that scale. I was very impressed. Can you,
Thank you.
just do the second octave again? And just keep the thumb down for that G, please. That's it. So as you've discovered, there's so many possible valve combinations in that register, right? So it's not to say that it doesn't work on the F side. It's just not your first, shouldn't be your first choice, I would say, in that register.
Okay. Well, I'd always been playing it on the F side, Alex.
That's okay. So just making sure that the thumb stays down. And then as you go up, the F, G, that slur, do, that lip slur, just making sure that the thumb stays down. So it's a little bit of added difficulty for the lips because we're not aided by a valve movement. But tonally, it sounds nicer.
Wow. Cool. Neat.
Yeah. That was a really good, yes, you get a pencil. That was a really good scale, Esther. That was a really good scale.
Oh, I have my pencil on my horn. By
Fantastic.
the way,
That's a good spot for it.
at Holton Horns here in Oklahoma, they charge you not $10.95 for the darn thing.
For how many?
Just one.
One.
Yes.
Rip off. I bought 10 for $2 on Temu.
Well, they're inexpensive. That Holton, how do you pronounce it? Houg,
Horton.
whatever. Yeah, they're expensive anyway.
Okay. That was a really good scale. Can I hear the arpeggio?
Right. Come on, Esther. Sorry, Alex.
It's all right.
Sometimes my A's just fizzle out. No, do it again. Hold on.
Very good. Very good. So you're not using the right fingers. You're panicking.
No, I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed
Putting the
that.
vowels down. So can you just go for me? Can you just do this? Can you just play the first 3 notes in the high register? Just that a couple of times.
What are you talking about?
A flat, C, E flat, ba, ya, da. First 3 notes of the arpeggio in the high range.
Oh, you're talking about A. Oh, you mean going downhill? Or
No, listen to what I'm playing. Da, but high. So let's look at me. Look at me. There's 3 notes in this arpeggio. A flat, C, E flat. And then that pattern just repeats. A, C, E, A, C, E, A. Right? I want you to play the first 3 notes. A flat, C, E flat, starting on this one.
oh, okay. Hey.
1 octave higher, Esther. 1 octave higher. That's the same note. That's the same note. This one, listen. Not. That's where you are. I want the higher one. A flat. Thank you. Just 3 notes from there. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh. Oh, Alex, not again.
Good. Don't worry about the high one. Don't worry about the high one. Listen for a sec. Don't worry about the high note. I just want 3 notes. La, 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 and then stop.
Oh, don't you just want 3 notes? So you just want C.
A flat, C,
Oh.
E flat.
Oh.
Beautiful. Really, really fine. I want you to do that 3 or 4 more times in a row. Just like that. Just as easy as you can. Do, do, do.
No. Come on.
Focus. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Really fine. That was really pretty. But now your fingers are getting the wrong way around. Focus. Da, da, da. Good. Now imagine in your head. Da, 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 da. Right? Really go for it. Great. Great, Esther. Really good. What? Do you know why I'm pleased with that?
Because of the attempt.
Yeah, that's it. You didn't hesitate. So that was quality chaos. We don't mind that it was inaccurate. We're thrilled by the fact that it was beautifully wrong. And because it was beautiful, because it was very clear and obvious that it was inaccurate, you were able to adjust. and you adjusted correctly and then found the right note. But if there's no quality sound, if we're not producing well, we can't hear what we're producing. It just sounds like meh, and there's no pitch, there's no tone, there's no obvious sign as to what note we're actually playing, and therefore it's impossible to adjust. It's impossible to observe and to pivot with what we're playing. Yeah, so quality chaos. Always quality. Find the sound, produce and make it easy, and then you can be, okay, well, that was inaccurate, but it was beautifully inaccurate, and then we can keep following that beauty, we can keep following the nice sound, and the really clear and obvious fact that it is or is not correct, and then follow that path, yeah? But always with good sound, always. Especially if it's not working, okay? So the reason that worked, and I was so pleased with you, is you went, and we established confidence, we established the right valve pattern and going and ascending easily, right? And only then, after that was good, did we pop the high note on top, all right? And if when you do that last step, if you go to pop the high note on and the first three notes go back to, then don't do it. That's not how we want to throw up into the high register. That's the progression. It doesn't have to be loud, but it just needs to be confident and assertive. Yeah, mate, this scale is going really, really well. I know we've been using the scale. I can hear that you've been practicing it. Have you been applying the rhythmic patterns of Girl with the Flaxen Hair to that scale? Sorry. You talk. You go.
I haven't done as much as I should.
That wasn't the question, Esther, but have you done it at all?
A little bit.
Good, good. Can we just try
but
that?
I haven't done as much as I
Doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know. I'm just to me it matters. Why not get the darn thing and do it right instead of
Sure.
I mean, it's just.
But have you? So that pattern that I just played, bum ba da da ba da da, long short short long short short long. Have you tried doing that over the scale?
No.
No? Okay, terrific. Can you just play for me on a low A flat? That pattern. Or A flat. Yeah, but with the pattern. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said play A flat, and then I didn't realize you wanted me to do the pattern as well. Sorry about that, Maestro.
You got it.
Oh, that's too low. You don't want that low.
No, that's the right note. That's spot on.
Just do the scale?
Yep, with the rhythm. Da 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 da.
All right.
Long, short, short, long, short, short, long.
She really curse now. What?
Good, stop. Good, so that's fine. So it's long, short, short, long. If the first long note is an A flat, what's the next long note going to be?
It's going to be the ouch. The D flat.
Yes, that's right. Correct. Da. Can you just play those four notes for me? Long, short, short, long.
Oh. No. Now I'm confused.
That's it. So ba 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 ba, like that.
Yeah, Alex.
Stick with it, Esther. Use your noggin. Focus. A, B, C, D, but with flats.
That's it. Come on, Esther.
So, what I'd ask you to do is write this scale out with that rhythm.
Yes, I should, and then I need to practice it, Alex.
Yes,
and then
yes, you do.
be.
You sure do.
Well,
it's tricky.
okay.
So when you've done that, can you send me
Do you
a
mind
video
if I put my head under the table?
Can you send me a recording of you playing that scale with that pattern? And have a listen. Have a listen. So it's going to be A flat, B, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, G, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, G, A flat, B flat, A flat. So we just do a nice little sign off at the end. Da ya da dee. I'll play it for you.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
like your ending.
Thank you. Otherwise, it would be incomplete. It would get.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a little tail at the end. Cool. Can we hear a little bit of Girl with the Flaxen Hair, please?
Yeah, of course.
And we started 10 minutes late, so my plan is to go for another 10 minutes. Does that work for you?
No, that's fine, Alex.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working steadily on this thing too, and I've found some interesting things about it, and I've made my own little marks about it, and I've got a note at myself, and I made it more marks.
Cool. I would like to start, please. Third line down, third bar on the high D flat. Can you play that note for me?
What?
D for Delta,
What?
D flat.
Wait a minute. Why do you want to start there?
That is not your job to ask me why. It's just your job to execute, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Alex.
In the role of judge, jury, and executioner, you're just the executioner. Execute, Esther. D flat. Heck, mate, that was stunning. Your ability to come in on notes accurately is improving all the time. Yeah? Really, really commendable. We're now going to play 3 notes. Up to the F and then stop. Nice. Make it easier. Make it a little bit softer. Good. Well, your fingers are getting around the wrong way. Your fingers are around the wrong way. That's right. Your fingers are getting around the wrong way.
Well, the last time they were the right, though.
They were. And because it's the high range on the instrument, honestly, you could do the whole thing on thumb 2 and 3 and it would work. Because it's a silly instrument.
No, it's the person behind it.
No, both. It's a very silly instrument, Esther. Right, so, good. Can you try again? Beautiful, my friend. Once more, just like that. this is very similar. I just want you to relate this for you. The arpeggio exercise that we did before, where we just did the first three notes. Bum,
Right.
bum, bum. Ba, ba, ba. Ya, ba, ba, ba. We only put the top note on once we'd established competence and flow and ease. It's the same thing. Right, so that the preceding notes are secure and confident and easy and act as that springboard, just shoot us up into the high register. Yeah? I've shown you this piece before, I'm sure. There's the horn signal, Haydn's 21st Symphony or something like that. It has a high C sharp in it.
That's beautiful, though.
It's so terrifying. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Esther. That's very kind of you. I spend most of my time working on that, not playing the C sharp. Because the C sharp is scary. And because the C sharp is scary, it has a flow-on effect, and all of those other notes become harder than they need to be because of my fear of that high note. Right? And so when I'm practicing that, 90%, 95% of the time, I just go... and stop. And I don't play the C sharp. I ignore it. I hear it in my head. I know how the rest of it goes. I can play it. But I just make sure that all those preceding notes, A, C, E, A, are easy and beautiful and full of joy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the C sharp just comes out.
Alex, gorgeous.
Thanks.
I could see how that would be scary to get up there. And I've had that same feeling on some of these notes too.
Yeah, that's
especially
right.
with the A flat. So I've gone backwards and I've gone forwards on it.
Yeah, 100%. So my point being is that like less is more when it comes to these high notes. We'll be playing a scale, or we'll be playing a passage of music or whatever, and we get to the high note doesn't work, and we go, oh, damn, and we want to fix it, and so we focus our attention on the high note. What I'm saying to you is that a lot of the time, the high note isn't the issue, or the high note isn't working because the previous notes aren't good, right? It's the lead up to it. It's like, right, let's use a plane analogy, where you want to take off, but if you haven't done your pre-flight checks, if you're not at an appropriate speed when you're taxiing, you're not going to go anywhere, right?
Well,
don't overthink it. Don't overthink the analogy, right? Just go, yes, Alex. Yeah?
Yes, Alex.
Thank you. Good. So when you're practicing this, just making sure that's really easy. Yeah, and then you just pop the A flat in and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, ask yourself, does it work because I'm afraid of the A flat? And if I'm afraid of the A flat, is that causing the A flat to be bad, or is the previous notes harder than they need to be? It's like if we're over squeezing on a D flat, for example, which we don't need to, that should be quite easy for you. It is quite easy for you, right? Mm-hmm. If we're over squeezing there, then we've got no extra room to squeeze for the high A flat.
No.
Cool. And then the progression would be just continually add notes. Until you're doing the whole passage. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Great. Nice. Let's do another lick. Can I hear an F? nice and easy. Uh, Ooh, Esther, me oh my, that was lovely. Have you been doing the 2x2 exercise?
uh,
It sounds like you have. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Have you been doing it?
I have done it somewhat,
Good.
and there's so many exercises you've given me
Yes.
that that
Hard
are
to keep up.
extended.
Hard to keep up. So your
Well,
goal,
well,
your goal, your goal, my suggestion to you is to start to think about what is the purpose of each exercise. What is the 2x2 exercise training? What is it developing for you? What about a flexibility exercise? What about an articulation exercise? What are these things addressing? Then when you're playing music and you encounter a difficulty, identify what is the difficulty. Which of those exercises would then address that? Yeah, so they're just tools. And so, yes, I give you lots of exercises, but, and I apologize if I haven't made this clear, it's so what I'm trying to do is equip you with the tools to problem solve on your own. Yeah,
I
cool.
understand.
Yeah, so something that's really important to know, all music, when you simplify it enough, is just the same set of ingredients over and over again. In a French horn, that's your ability to breathe well and blow well and coordinate your lips and your fingers and your tongue. And that's it. That's it. If you want to go high, you need energized air and you need to pucker up. If you need to go low, you need warm air and to relax while still engaging with the lips, right? Making sure that the tongue and the valves are coordinated, and that's it. That is French horn. That's it, right? And so if we warm up when we're practicing, if we spend about half an hour every day just addressing those issues, that's all of music covered.
Yeah, well,
Isn't it? Every single consideration you're going to have to do is going to be addressed if you practice your ability to start notes, to play it loud, to play soft, to play fast, to play slow, to play high, to play low. That's it.
well, what I do is I've gone to 15 minutes for warm up, take 10 minutes break because my husband he'll say, all right, time to rest your tutor. He calls it the tutor.
Ha!
And then after that we go 20 minutes
Yeah.
to get to what I have to play, and then we break again and we play for about another 20 minutes together. We've been playing stuff, a little simpler material than this piece, but it's still a lot of fun.
Cool.
Some of you like like Puff the Magic Dragon, for example.
Nice. Is he on a B flat clarinet?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'll send you some duets. I've got duets for horn and
Okay.
trumpet, but trumpet's in B flat, so you could do clarinet as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get the books that are like the books that the pop tunes that we have. We get for the clarinet as well as for the horn.
Nice. That's a good way of doing it.
So we sit down and we play together.
Cool.
And so in fact, I hope one of these years, and I'm crossing my fingers and toes, it'd be fun just to sit beside you, Alex, and play. Maybe that's wishful thinking, of course.
Perhaps.
But
Perhaps.
it would-
I don't know.
it
You could
would-
plan a holiday to New Zealand. What I can do, Esther,
I mean, of course,
perhaps
if we
not.
came down there, where would we
Exactly.
stay if we came down?
Oh, there are plenty of places to stay. Not at my place. I don't have a second bedroom. We've only got the little one, but we could find a solution, I'm sure.
Oh,
What I would say is that I can record one part of a duet and send you the recording, and you can play along with the recording.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to do it. Something I'd also like to start exploring with you is playing music from the orchestral repertoire.
Okay.
So learning orchestral horn parts, and then that gives you the opportunity to play along with recordings because there's some amazing music out there.
Well, my horn friend um, that I've been playing with, she's been with on the horn for a few years,
Yeah,
more than I have, obviously. But she gave me Mozart sonatas, or no,
yeah. Concerto?
concerto. Well, they have for the horn part too.
Hmm.
Uh, so I have all of those.
Do you mean symphonies or
No,
concertos?
not the symphonies. Um, I don't have it with me.
It's all right.
But they're the concertos. I think
Mm, cool. Great.
the
Yeah,
rondo and
those are
stuff
good
like
fun. Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Nice, nice.
You
Um,
know. But I mean, where would you want to go from here after this piece?
I think we will re-engage with the Trinity book and just use it as a bit of a yardstick to see what level you're playing at. So this piece that you're doing now is grade 6 level, just FYI. Out of 8 is 8 grades. And then if you like a typical high schooler would finish grade 8 by the end of high school, maybe do their diploma, which is the level after, and then if they wanted to continue, they'd go off to university, right? So just so you've got an inkling of the level you're at. So the grade 8, if someone came to me as a student and wanted to go on to university to study, if they weren't at grade 8 already, I wouldn't have much confidence in their level. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
grade 8 would be like just prior to going off to uni. Not in terms of age, but in terms of the level. Yeah, sorry. School. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of bells, aren't there? Cool. So I reckon keep working on this girl with the flaxen hair. Like, you're making really good progress on it, genuinely. Um, that
Okay.
scale pattern, bum 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 bum
Yeah, I had
bum.
to go over that.
Really, really engage with that. You can do it over the arpeggios as well. Ba va 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 vi, da da ya da da. Right, and it's just you're developing your ability to flow through that rhythm over the scale, so that when you go to play it in the music, you've already
Right.
got it
I already
established.
had it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, there's one thing. Let's see. Let's see. I was gonna. Let's see now. There's one thing. Well, I've been coming along with it pretty well, Alex.
Hmm.
I found where I've made my few mistakes, and I'm going, oh shoot. And then as far as my breathing, I've got to remember to breathe when I have my breathing marks. That's something
Yeah.
I never did with piano.
No. So
And
something
so
we
I,
might not have talked about when you get to your breath marks, and we're practicing exactly that, your capacity to take a breath where you've marked a breath. In the short term, while you're practicing that, stop the music. So you play a couple of bars, and then when you get to a breath mark, so for example, here's a breath mark. So I'm going to stop playing. I'm going to take a second, and then, right, so we build in break into it. So one, it forces us to take a breath. Two, because we've paused, we just regather our capacity and our composure before we tackle the next phrase.
well, okay, yeah.
Can you try that for me now? So just play from the beginning up to where you've got your first breath. Make a mental note right now of where that breath is marked. Is it in the same place as where I breathed? Is it the end of the E flat?
No, someone intentionally or unintentionally, or maybe it was because, as I said, this was marked up when I got. I mean, no offense, there were some marks on here when I got it. Um, I took a breath, silly me, and I have to work on my breath as far as as extending certain. Oh, shut up, Esther.
It's fine. So
I
I
did
want you to play, Esther. Play from the beginning up
gosh.
until your first breath mark, and when you get to the first breath mark, stop. Okay?
Well, I was gonna say, Alex, one thing I've noticed, if I play quietly,
Yeah. If you use your ear sensibly, do you mean?
yes. Well, when you play piano, you can last forever,
That's
basically.
right. That's right. So up
But
until
when
the
you
end of your
play,
first breath, play,
okay,
Esther.
okay,
Play.
okay.
Play.
Ah, come on. Whoops. Okay.
Where are you breathing?
Well, I wasn't. I was gonna.
Okay.
I was gonna. I was gonna follow all the way where you were, but because it's
Okay.
better that.
Okay. Show me. Show me. That was really lovely, by the way.
Nah. Let's see.
G, F, E flat.
Yeah, that can go me at times. Okay, then if I stop here,
Yeah. And then just think
then
about what's coming up next. And where you. Sorry. Pause,
that's
pause,
when
pause,
I would
pause, pause.
stop.
That's lovely. That's really, really lovely. And then you think about the next passage and where your next breath is going to be. And then you just play between those points. So think about where your next breath is going to be. If it could be quite a long way away, it could be the next line. So make sure that it's a good breath and that you pace your ear appropriately.
Okay, you want me to continue?
Yep.
Ah, there was.
Big breath.
Huh?
Where are
Say
you
again?
going from? Which bar are you starting in? Is it bar
Well, I was
7
starting.
from the C with the piano?
Yes.
Great. That's a good place to start because that's where we left off, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Okay, hang on. Come
Nice.
on. It's
Good.
not
And
there.
that long one.
Yeah, I should hold on to it more. Yeah, it goes on more. Yes,
It
yes.
does. Can you play that for me? Da 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 ya da dee. A flat.
On. Let me see here.
Cool. So
That's
listen.
better than. You
Cool. So what I'm hearing is you're going oh as you get
oh,
softer, and the tone is really, really changing. So something I want you to start practicing is your ability to crescendo and diminuendo without changing the tone quality. So it's always your, regardless of whether you're loud or soft. So
I have to
as you
take that notice of
diminuendo,
it.
listen, it's a challenge, but it's worthwhile, and it's such a beautiful piece. And you, I suspect, with just a little bit of attention, will be able to do it. It's just knowing that you need to focus on it, yeah? So as you get softer, listen. the same sound all the way down. It's really dark quality. Cool. Good. That was really good, Esther. So I want you to keep practicing the piece like this in your own time. You're just going from breath mark to breath mark and taking just a couple of seconds before you go on after the breath and just focus on what's coming up next. So if there's a high note, if you're going up to the high A flat, what do you have to think about? How does it have to feel? Right? And just making sure that we, have that composure. And then when that gets easy, you just take less and less time for each breath. Okay? And eventually, all you do is go, and you breathe in time. Cool. Good. All right. Excellent lesson, my friend.
Thank you.
Well done. I hope your wrist is behaving itself and feeling better soon. And that if you have when do you have your surgery?
I don't know, Alex, because we haven't. Okay. I haven't seen the surgeon about it. I have to get the MRI. MRI tomorrow, and then I'll take make a CD of it and take it down to the
Sure.
doctor down in Oklahoma City.
Keep me in the loop and let me know if we need to shift a lesson or whatever. Just let me know. Okay.
I will, Alex. I appreciate that.
All
Thanks.
Right. No, most welcome. I need to run, my friend. I need to run. I've got another thing to get to. But yeah, just keep in touch and let me know how you got on. Otherwise, I'll expect to see you in a fortnight. Yeah? Groovy.
I will, Alex. Thanks a million. It's good talking. Good seeing you.
Nice. And you, my friend. Ciao.